So I'm about to tell you how my pendulum saved me money. Get a load of this, okay? In October, I ran over a nail and my tire went flat, so I took my car to the shop and they patched it for me. And it was great. It worked out really well. Fast forward a month later, it's the beginning of December and I had planned this lunch with my boss. We had been trying to coordinate lunch for like, no joke, for like 3 weeks. One of us would get sick or the other would get sick or something would happen. And the morning that I'm about to go meet her, I get in my car, pull out of my garage, and I notice that something's off. So I get out of my car, I go around and look at my tire that I had patched, and it's flat again. So I'm like, okay, maybe it failed or maybe it broke or something like that. I can't deal with it right now. I need to go meet my boss. Like, I cannot reschedule this again. So we have lunch. It's absolutely wonderful. Next day, I go out to my car. I use this portable air filling machine that I have, fill up my car's tire again, and I drive to the Goodyear down the street, which I've been a bunch of times. I really like those guys over there. And I tell him, look, I just had this patch not long ago. I don't know if it failed or what happened. Can you please repair it for me? And they said, absolutely, let's go look at it. So I go sit down and I'm thinking to myself, everything works out for me. This is going to be fine. I am divinely protected. I am taken care of. Whatever happens, it's in my highest best good. It's in my best interest because I am working on being positively delusional at all times. Since reality is what you make it and you give meaning to your life, I'm going to give it the meaning that no matter what I experience, it all is in my benefit. Well, they came back to me and said, there isn't a problem with your old patch. The problem is there's a bolt in your tire which caused a new hole. Not only that, there's damage to the tire and it can't just be patched. It should be replaced. And all four of your tires really should be replaced. Go figure, right? Well, I did the thing again where I'm like, everything works out for me. This is going to be fine. This is for my highest good. And I have all these things coming up. Like, I'm about to take a 9 to 12 hour road trip to go see family for Christmas. Um, these tires are old. They are from over a year ago, and they were the cheapest ones I could get. There were so many reasons why this would be a better option for me. Like, this would be a good choice to do. So I tell him, all right, go ahead and get me a quote of the cheapest three tires that you can offer me a set of four of, and I'll make a choice based on that. He comes back, and the cheapest one is like around $50. The like warranty it had on it was like 50,000 miles. And then the one right above that was an all-weather tire. It was about, I don't know, I think he said $80 a tire, and it was going to come out to like 680 or something like that. I'm paraphrasing because it's now March. I don't fully remember every detail. But the tire set above that was $127 a tire. And I knew right away that that wasn't going to work out. So I'm thinking to myself and I'm feeling in my body, which is also a new thing for me. I'm like feeling my body. I'm thinking about, should I get the middle grade tire? And my body felt like yes. Like my gut was like, yeah, this is going to be a better option. Like this is a smarter choice. I just was feeling a pull to that. It felt like, yeah, I'm going to have to spend this on the credit card, but like this probably is a better option. But I had been practicing using a pendulum to make choices and connect to my like highest self and to source. And I decided that I would go ahead and try that in this situation. So I pull out my purse to see if I can get my pendulum out to ask the question subtly at the counter, and it wasn't in there. But as I'm holding my purse, I'm like, I think I could just use my purse as a pendulum. I'm going to ask. So if you're not familiar how a pendulum works, it might be difficult to understand what's happening here. But basically, I'm holding my purse and I'm holding it like this. And here's my actual pendulum to show you. And this is how I've programmed my pendulum to work. Can you show me yes? This is what it looks like when it shows me yes. Can you show me no? This is what it looks like when it shows me no. It goes back and forth. So I asked my pendulum slash purse at the time, and I was like, should I go with the middle grade tires, the ones that will last 60,000 miles? And it said no. Even though like I kind of knew that it was the right choice, it said no. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to trust this because this is what I am using to connect to divinity, to connect to my highest self, to connect to wisdom beyond myself. So I asked, what about the lowest grade tires? Should I go with those? And it said yes. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to trust this. I don't fully understand, and that's okay. I don't need to understand everything. So this little test I did, it took literally 30 seconds to ask the questions in my mind. I did not ask them out loud. I was just looking down and talking to my purse like a crazy person. And I tell the gentleman, okay, I'm going to go with the first set of tires you told me. He says, great, sounds good. And then he comes back 30 minutes later and he's like, I've got some bad news. I was like, okay, well, I can handle it. I've handled it this far and I feel great. So bring it on. What could it be? And I literally said to him, like, give it to me. What is it? And he said, so the tires that I quoted you, we're actually out of stock on those tires. Plot twist. I was like, okay, all right, that's okay. So what does that mean? And he's like, well, I would like to apologize for the inconvenience. I'm going to give you the set of tires that were quoted after that, the ones that last for 60,000 miles, the all-weather ones. I'm going to give you those at the price of the original tire you chose. Are you freaking kidding me? I was like, oh my God, okay, thank you. And he said, and because I gave you a quote on a tire that we didn't have in stock, I feel really bad about that. And I'm going to give you these 4 set of tires with a 20% discount. I was in shock. I was on the verge of tears. I could not believe what I was hearing. If I had not gone with the cheapest tire, I wouldn't even be in this situation. If I had not followed my intuition and used my purse as a divination tool, basically, I would have not encountered this discount or this situation. I would not have saved almost, I think it was like 400 something dollars that I saved that day. In addition to that, I was like, holy crap, this is like so amazing because in Pittsburgh, it snows quite a lot, and it was right before the snow was going to come. Like it was like the week or 2 weeks later. Plus, it was right before my road trip. It was insane. It was absolutely miraculous. I know, so crazy. I have tons of other stories just like this, and let me know if it's something that you want to hear more about. Also, if you're interested in learning how to use a pendulum, where to get one, how to program it, that's something that I know a lot about. I've been doing this for a while, and I'd be happy to share. If TikTok goes away, I will be on YouTube, and you can go to the link in my bio to follow me on YouTube, where I can share more of these stories and also be a little bit more unfiltered.